Yeah.
We could all agree.
Good evening, Sarah McQuaid. I just wanted to give you some quick instructions since this is our second meeting and we'll be electing the chair. Ms. Troy, you're the vice chair currently, so you can go ahead and call the meeting to order and do the introductory items. And then under the new business, there are revised bylaws that will clarify how the board sets the procedures for electing a chair, which is by a consensus vote. And then there will be the election of the chair if you choose to approve those bylaws. And either the new chair could finish out the remainder of the meeting, or you could finish it out however you would prefer.
Okay, so you want me to go all the way through up into the new business or continue?
You continue
that?
into the new business.
Okay, just making sure.
Thank you.
Okay, the time is now 6:33 on September 16th. I call this meeting to order. Board members, I will now entertain a motion to approve the meeting agenda for this evening.
A motion to approve the meeting agenda.
I now have a motion, oh, whoops, no, I don't have a second.
A second.
I now have a motion and a second, so I will call the vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, there's no nays. The motion carries with a vote of 4-0. Okay, we do not have anything on the agenda under old business, so we'll move on to the new business portion of the agenda. Our first item of new business is as follows. That's right.
Did you do approval of minutes? Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't put that in the script. Can you reread approval of agenda and just submit or change agenda for minutes?
Okay, sure.
And it'll be from your last meeting, which was the, what date was this?
September 14th, July 14th.
July 14th.
Board members, I will now entertain a motion to approve. Just for
The minutes from
the minutes, thank you.
from July 14th.
For July, I did write the July 14th, for July 14th.
I motion to approve those minutes. I second.
Okay, I now have a motion and a second, so I'll call the vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, there's nobody for a nay, so the motion carries with a vote of 4-0.
Thank you.
Okay, our first item of new business is as follows. Should I read what's in black? Or just red?
You can read what's in black.
Okay. Adoption of revised bylaws and meeting guidelines.
I guess you don't have to, sorry.
Okay. It's only that second day on the job.
You're doing great.
Board members, I will now entertain a motion to adopt the bylaws and meeting guidelines.
I motion to adopt those bylaws.
A second the motion.
I have a
And
motion.
if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them, but I provided that brief summary before the meeting was called to order.
Okay, I have a motion and a second, so I'll open the floor for discussion. There's no discussion. If there's no additional questions or discussions, I will now call this item to a vote. All those in favor of the motion as stated, please signify by saying aye. All those in opposition signify by saying nay. I guess I should say that every time. The motion carries with a vote of 4-0. Our next item of new business is as follows. Election of chair. Board members, I will now ask for a motion to nominate a chair.
Silence amongst.
Paper, scissors.
It's all yours. You want it. I know you want it.
Somebody's got a motion.
Does anybody want it?
Is anyone? I
Well,
do.
don't ask me, I've already got a job.
Yes. And you're doing a great job. I
Would you mind?
don't want, but I'll do it.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't hear your name, but I,
Kevin Arocha.
I'm sorry.
Kevin Arocha.
Okay, so I nominate Kevin Rocha.
I second that. Thanks, Kevin.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second, so I'll open the floor for discussion.
Thanks again, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for stepping up. I got your back though. Okay, if there's no additional questions or discussions, I will now call this item to a vote. All those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those in opposition signify by saying nay. The motion carries with a vote of 4-0. Would you like to take over?
Sure.
Okay, do you want the script?
Sure.
It's at the top of the page.
And after you read the case, I'm happy to provide a summary.
That'd be great, thank you. Our next item of new business is as follows. A variance to request reduction of a 40-foot rear setback to 20 feet at 3255 Stansel Drive. Staff, I will now ask you to present the staff analysis and recommendations.
Good evening. This is going to be the first case you get to hear before you. So a variance is a request to deviate from the standards within the Unified Development Ordinance. And in this case, it's to reduce the rear yard setback from 40 feet to 20 feet to accommodate an addition to the existing residence. As you'll note from your packet with the staff report in it, the lot itself is an oddly shaped lot. It's got a lot of road frontage kind of around a corner, and then it goes to a triangular point in the rear, which leads it to have 2 rear setbacks, which has that 40-foot requirement. The house is pre-existing, and then so staff in our analysis felt that due to the existing shape of the lot and the location of the home, which is not a result of anything the current property owner did, it was reasonable to grant the relief to reduce the setback to 20 feet so that they could construct an addition. You'll note in the staff report, there's a hardship criteria analysis. Georgia state law requires that variances be considered for hardship purposes, and that relates to the physical layout of the property. So based on what I've just described, the location of the existing residence, and then the shape of the lot with the home being kind of located in that far northwestern side, we felt granting a variance would be appropriate if you felt in agreement, or if you were in agreement. And then I'm going to take a seat and we'll open up the public hearing, or you will, sir, at which point in time the applicant can come up and provide additional comments and support, and then there will be an opportunity for the public to speak in opposition as well.
Great, thank you.
No problem.
I will now entertain a motion and a second to open the public comment period.
I motion that we open the public comment period.
A second.
I now have a motion and a second, so I will call the vote. All of those in favor of opening the public comment period, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those in opposition, please signify by saying nay. The ayes carry it. The motion carries with a vote of 4-0. I'll now hear from all of those in favor of the variance.
So if you're the property owners or anyone who'd like to speak in support, you could get up and provide additional information if you want, but you do not have to. It's up to you.
Okay, so,
If you do get up, just state your name and your address.
okay. My name is Santiago Mosquera. I'm working with Marco. Yeah, he's the property owner. I'm helping him with permits and all of that stuff. Basically, what she says was mostly everything you wanted to know. You know, I just wanted to get up here and say hi to everyone. You know, but yeah, basically that's it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Can I get up, speak in favor?
Yes, sir.
My name's Wayne Stansel. I live at 3262 Stansel Drive, right across the street from the property owner. And they have spent a lot of time and effort. They've already done a lot of extra stuff. It's a commodity to our neighborhood and our community, and don't have any problem with it whatsoever, so I'm just voicing my opinion.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. Is there anyone else in favor of the variance in attendance? If so, please make your way to the podium. Otherwise, we will begin to hear from anyone in opposition of the variance. Thank you. Seeing no one in opposition, I will now entertain a motion and a second to close the public comment period.
Motion to close the public comment.
A second.
I have now a motion and a second, so I will call the vote. All those in favor of closing the comment period, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those in opposition signify by saying nay. The ayes have it at a vote to 4-0. Thank you. The public comment period is now closed. I will now entertain a motion and a second on the matter to allow for discussion, if there is any, by the zoning board.
I move to discuss the board to discuss the motion.
I second that. Excuse me.
I now have a motion and a second, so the floor is open to discussion by the zoning board.
This would be an opportunity for you to ask staff any questions or get any additional clarification from the applicant, if there was any needed, or to have discussion amongst yourselves.
Is the addition, is it addition to the house, so more living structure and a deck, or just a deck?
It's more living space, not quite a room, like a bedroom, but in addition to the kitchen and the living room and a deck.
Okay. Thank you.
Are there any other topics that would like to be discussed by the zoning board members or questions for staff? Okay, if there's no additional questions or discussions, I will now call this item to a vote. All those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
If you would make a motion either to approve or disapprove the
Sure.
request.
I now make a motion to approve the variance.
And I'm sorry, I should have stated that there were some recommended staff conditions that staff did recommend. I should have read those to you, so I apologize. Before you make or vote on a motion, I'd like to just read those into record so that if you choose to adopt or recommend approval, or excuse me, if you choose to approve with staff conditions, we've discussed them. They're very self-explanatory, but essentially condition 1 would be that the rear yard building setback be held at 20 feet, there's no further reduction. That the addition shall be consistent with what was submitted as part of this request. You know, there could be minor changes if something comes up in the field and something needs to shift slightly, but it would not further reduce the setback. And then they need to just get a permit, a building permit, and have the inspections as you normally would. If this is approved, that the approval doesn't grant the building permit.
Is it gonna be the same as the exterior of the current home?
That was not part of the application information, so I apologize, I don't know that. It is in the rear of I think the rear towards
It's
the
hard to
point,
read.
so I don't know how visible it is from the roadway of any.
No, it's actually like on kind of like it's like a difficult part, but I would say it's toward the like the neighbor's house in the back, kind of. I don't know if I can
So if
show
somebody
you.
driving on Stancil, would they be able to see it
No,
from the road?
No.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
If there are no additional questions or discussions, I will go ahead and call this item to a vote. I hereby move to approve this variance request with staff's recommendations of the following conditions. First, that the minimum rear yard building setback be reduced from 40 feet to 20 feet. The second condition, that the proposed addition be located in the rear yard as shown on the site plan received by the Planning and Development Department on July 7th, 2025. And third and finally, that the owner and developer shall obtain the necessary building permits and have all required inspections approved prior to receiving a certificate of completion. Do I have a second?
I'll second
Having a motion and a second, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
it.
Those in opposition signify by saying nay. The ayes carry it 4-0. The motion is approved.
Thank you.
Board members, I will now entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
A motion to adjourn?
Second.
I now have a motion and a second, so I will call the vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those in opposition by saying nay.
Nay.
Did you say nay? The ayes carry it 4-0. The meeting is adjourned.
At time.
And the time is 6:48 p.m. Eastern Time.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mackenzie, oh, sorry. You should have received an email from Mackenzie letting